Hi, this is Alesia, and you're listening to Chicks with Crits.
Red feeling better to actually have normal time flow?
Yeah, and actually all of you kind of feel it now. It's like, hey, it's over. This feels quite nice, actually. And again, you're still continuing on your way towards town. You actually don't remember how far away Bearburg should actually be. Like, Bobbert gave you like a general estimate. Then again, he's lived in the forest for like ever. But yeah, a few more hours begin to pass. And actually, yeah, the sun is beginning to set. And I need all of you, even Barakas, to make wisdom saving throws.
I got a
15. 17.
18.
It's like 16. This is why I love having that save, hey? Don't get me wrong, you know.
The sun is gonna set.
Bad, but
The sun is gonna set
tomorrow.
Bet your bottom. Sorry, I had to. I had to.
Anyway.
Okay. The sun is going to set. It's definitely what's going to happen. There's nothing wrong here. That thought briefly goes through all of your mind as twilight is slowly approaching.
My most hated time of the day.
Can we walk faster?
We'll be okay. Yeah, you guys can continue on faster, but
If you hop on my back and I can pick up Ironmesh, I can run.
I think Ironmesh will be more than happy to keep up with you.
Oh, yes.
Chipmunk!
Yeah.
Alright, I run the rest of the way.
Right in the hood. Right in the hood. Saying it.
Yeah, you guys just begin running. That's fine, but do you guys think that you should stop for making camp? You guys are still in the forest now.
I'm catching a rabbit, man, so I'll just take a nap in his hood.
Alright.
I light a torch to light my way, and I book it.
Ironmesh, what are you doing?
Following right behind Chio.
Alright, yeah,
Red's the only one getting to sleep tonight.
Ironmesh and Chio, both of you make athletics checks as you guys just begin to start running. And Barakas, I need you to make one too. Because just all of a sudden they just start running.
Why
I haven't done anything yet.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking that you're following them.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, she'll get there eventually. Or he'll get there eventually.
I'm still in my hidey hole. 23. 23. 19.
Yeah, you guys are just running happily along. But yeah, the sun is beginning to set, twilight is set in, but it is still starting to get darker and darker.
I have my torch.
You do have a torch, yes.
I want it to be majestic, like someone running with the Olympic torch.
With the unknown chipmunk in the back pocket.
You're not sleeping very well, by the way. You wanted to sleep, but you're
Swing.
bouncing along.
You know, let's do an actual
I stabilize
roll
the
to see if I
chipmunk
can
right
actually
here.
sleep through this.
Actually, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hood. The pocket of the hood.
You're bouncing around in that thing.
Fine.
They're running full sprint.
I'm surprised he didn't go in my pouch.
Now think of what you just said.
I'm a robot.
I know. She's still not used to. She's getting better. Alright, sorry, what am I doing this for? Strength? What?
Dexterity.
Dexterity?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
You managed to stay in the hood without being flung out. Your tiny little chipmunk body.
It's still easy. Come on. She's still in the friggin' folds of the friggin' thing.
You're bouncing around though. You can't sleep.
I tried.
Oh, at least you're not running.
Yeah, night has fallen.
I'm not tired.
It feels nice. Are you guys just gonna continue running in the dark blindly?
Do you want me to carry you, Ironmesh? Imagine you have dark vision. I have
got
a torch.
So I can only like see a couple feet ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm right beside him.
Spontaneous chasm, no!
Okay, are you guys still running?
Yeah, I'm still running.
Running through the darkness. Well, more like a light jogging now, but yeah, through the darkness. You guys continue on. And, I need you to make a constitution check, Ironmesh. You as well, Red.
Con?
Yeah.
A 10.
Con.
By the way, I want to state this now that I
16.
keep looking back to see how Ironmesh is doing.
16.
You're fine. You haven't done shit all day. You tiny little squirrely, chipmunky bastard.
I'm cute and adorable and you love it.
Ironmesh, you're beginning to tire out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped running for Ironmesh. And with my rippling metal body, I'm going to try and fling Ironmesh over my shoulder.
And I'm going to try and dodge not being crushed by Ironmesh.
You're in the fold, so you're not.
You don't see shit.
I announce what I'm going
an
to
animal.
do.
I still got night vision, honey.
You're in the hood. I guess, yeah, then like you said, you're
Red,
in the
I am
folds
going
of the
to
hood.
lift Ironmesh over my shoulder.
You
The
hear,
hood does this.
Ironmesh, you hear that.
Okay.
So this is 21.
Yeah, you jump on Ironmesh's back, and actually you kind of realize the chipmunk's in the hood, and you don't smush.
Not Ironmesh.
I'm sorry!
Fucking Chio.
No, you said you're carrying
Yeah.
Ironmesh.
Yeah, but you
Like
just
this.
said you just jumped onto Ironmesh.
Damn it! Chio.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ironmesh, you can climb up on
You
Chio.
jump onto Kyo's back.
Okay.
And Red, you get slightly smushed by a pair of giant boobs. Thankfully, they're soft.
And I begin
Squeak.
to run.
This is one of the most
Make
squeaking,
a
squeaking
strength
squeakers.
check.
Pretty much.
I am so sorry.
19.
You continue on for like another 2 hours, just running, jogging with your torch. You don't want it to go out anymore. Actually, you have to switch to another torch eventually. But yeah, you continue
Ironmesh,
running.
that's your job. You have to hold the torch.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it up.
Who starts dying? You switch them out. Hope you have another torch on you.
Probably.
All you have to do is grab up to one of the trees.
Yeah, right. See if it breaks off. If it does, she's on Chio.
Oh, how are you holding on to Chio?
My legs are tightly wrapped around his chest.
Okay, yeah, those. Are you like a koala?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or not kangaroo? Yeah.
I have my legs wrapped around his chest, one around his head, and it just going like this.
Yes. Okay.
And as you can guess, I probably had to move up to avoid suffocation.
You went into Marshmallow Hell. You are currently in Ironmesh's movies.
Poopies. Poopies.
You can feel the claws if you start squishing me.
Alright, do we make it down?
No, you do not. Actually, you're starting to slow down. You'll need a bit of rest too. But actually, make a perception check.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I gotta. Oh.
You, Red, begin to notice Chio in the dark is starting to turn away, without even realizing
I'm
it
going to
anymore.
apologize,
Maybe it's
Ironmesh,
because
right
the
now.
fucking arm is in my eyes.
That's
What?
Right.
I'm going to make you throttle him into the right direction with a slight bite. Because if I turn back right now, you're going to get a bunch of red butt in your face.
At this point, I think I'm gonna just slow down.
Yeah, after you feel her nearly strangle you from getting nicked.
First of all, her arm is right here over my eyes, so I can't really see.
Ah!
So I'm just slowing down. And I let everyone off.
Yeah.
Fully satisfied.
Yeah. You just
Do I actually have to make a
down
roll
there.
to see if I can crawl out of her tits?
Actually, yeah. No, make a strength check. At disadvantage because you are a chipmunk in marshmallow hell right now.
Oh dear.
That is a natural one.
You, like, after the bite, like, you had to, like, go down a little bit to get, like, a nice good check. You're slowly sinking into her boobs a little bit more. You can't really get out.
You're feeling claws sliding down you.
I reach in and pull her out gently.
Yeah. You managed to pull the little chipmunk out.
I'm gonna go set a fire and we made good time.
Make a survival check at disadvantage. No, Ironmesh, you still have the torch. Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, just survival check.
16. I think I can start a fucking fire.
Yeah, you find like a good.
It was the most devastating forest fire to ever hit that nation.
Yeah, just off the. Well, actually, you're no longer on the road, but it's kind of a clearer patch. You've managed to make a good fire, and there's plenty of tall grass around that you guys can tear apart to make a bed if you wanted.
I'm going to locate any possible stream and or water right now.
Go, tiny chipmunk, go.
You know why. I'm sorry, it's quite sweaty in there, I know.
Yep.
Move.
Boob sweat.
The swoop.
Yep.
Curse of the swoop!
Yup. I'm going to see if I can find any. Because why animals get night vision? That's an investigation?
No, we'll go with survival.
Survival? Okay. Well, if it's a survival check, that's lovely because I get to add 6 to an 18.
Yeah, actually, not too far from where you quickly scurry up a tree. Not too far from where you are. There's a small stream.
Chio goes into standby mode.
Why do you sound like a fax machine?
The fuck is a wax machine?
Yep.
Why don't we
Red
go
needs
I think
to wash.
Barakas might be getting a little bored.
I'm sorry.
Pause.
You guys didn't stop to take a goddamn rest.
Red's taking a bath.
Motherfuckers, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna set up camp. I'm gonna continue to fucking Olympic my way through this goddamn forest. I'm sorry. Barakas! It is nighttime.
Go strangle that small child.
Who said anything about strangling?
I just assume because it's Barakas.
You don't know Barakas that well, then.
I am going to stealth my way back, and then I'm also doing a perception check to see if people are sleeping.
You're looking for your party?
No, I'm looking for the little Forbog child and my mentor.
Yeah, they're at the shack. They're asleep in the shack.
Okay, I'm going to roll stealth.
Okay.
Sneak in to kidnap the child, and I'm going to use the herbs I have to make sure she doesn't wake up.
First of all, what the fuck?
They're a good little child, but yeah, okay. What's your stealth?
Nat 20.
Dear God, Megan, confirm that! Dear fucking God. Yeah, you're able to sneak in without it. Yeah, you managed to sneak into the sleeping child.
And I put the child in the bloody sack, and then I make my merry way out into clearing somewhere in the distance.
What are you going to do to that child? I really am concerned.
Yeah, things are going alright with you. No one really notices. The child is still asleep thanks to the herbs.
Okay, so I get to the clearing,
Okay.
and then I string up the sack from a tree branch with the
Okay.
child still inside, and I use my quarterstaff.
What the hell? you gonna do?
Let me just brace myself.
You fucking hit the sack?
Yes, I hit the sack.
What's happening?
I hit it again.
You hear like the tiny child scream. What? Where am I?
Why does it smell like rotten meat? She's in a bloody sack. Why?
Roll a d4 for damage. You crazy bastard.
Not a D6. My quarterstaff is a D6.
Roll the goddamn d6.
Okay, so I've hit her twice already. 7. Plus. So that is 11.
Jesus!
Well, the kid's nearly dead.
It's a goddamn child! Yeah.
This hurts my soul. Why?
You know why.
Freaking tiefling. I was gonna let you go to have lunch with my paladin.
Don't you wonder why you sense evil all the time when I'm around you?
Yeah, I thought that was because you were being cruel to rats.
Please, that's survival.
It really is.
I am a robot. I don't eat.
But yeah, the sack's not exactly moving. You hear soft whimpers.
I hit it again.
Alright?
5.
5. Yeah, no, there's no more sound.
I hit it again.
Oh my god! Yeah, roll it.
6.
Yeah, there's a bit more blood there for sure.
I'm gonna get some rations then.
Are you gonna eat this child?
Yep.
Okay.
Immediate respect and fear.
And then bury the bones.
Bury the child. There's a conveniently located. Sorry, no, never mind. Yeah, no, fuck it. Like, yeah, no, you're just kind of looking around, but you know, there's a conveniently located ravine. There's a blueberry bush at the bottom of it.
I toss the bones into the ravine and then I pick a bunch of blueberries.
There's no blueberries on the bush. It looks like someone completely tore it to pieces. Kind of.
Well, I wonder who did this.
Take a sniff, you'll find out.
Alright then.
Okay, now that I've gotten my rations and taken care of business, I go back to try to find the group.
Alright, roll for
I'm
survival.
just pointing out, Barakas waited all day just for that.
Yeah. Good God!
Patience, motherfucker. Patience.
Pretty much.
Perception, and that will be an 18.
18, you can see. You actually managed to find the road and find their tracks. They're the only tracks on there. And
Respect and fear.
did you sleep for most of the day?
Yeah, I napped while I was waiting in my hiding hole.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I guess throughout the rest of the night, you begin to make your way.
I stalk the party, and I don't need a torch because I have dark vision.
Wow, the level of... Oh my god, the burn! Jesus Christ.
Fire is my element.
Are you
I'm gonna
running?
need some...
Eventually, you notice that there's like a sprint that happens in the middle of their footprints.
I'll take it in a light jog. I am like
You
6
begin
foot
your...
6.
The more you get close to this, the louder you hear.
Yeah, eventually, throughout most of the night, actually, you hear in the distance.
I run towards that annoying sound.
You can smack it with your stick.
Possibly. Depending on what it is. But I have a feeling I know what it is.
By the way, just saying, I'm probably gonna need some,
Burn ointment?
no.
Because I can do that
I'm
for
gonna
you.
need some kitten therapy later after that.
Serious kitten therapy. Dear God.
Well, you know where
Military
Lilith
grade
is.
salve for that burn.
So yeah, you find it. You find the parties. They're asleep, and
Minus
Actually,
one.
how long has it been, since she's been, till she got there?
and most of the night actually. When you
Okay,
get
then
there,
I'll be up because 4 hours.
yeah, you would actually be up. Actually, by the time you get there, it's like you can start to see the sun's rays getting up there because it took you a while to find because you didn't sprint after them like what happened earlier. But back to Red actually.
In desperate need of a bath.
You go to the stream. And yeah, you take kind of a squirrel bath. Ironmesh.
Chipmunk.
Oh my
I
god.
swear you call me a squirrel one more time, DM, and this little sign's gonna go someplace.
Chipmunk. Yeah, and Ironmesh, actually, you notice Chio is beginning to set up camp. What are you doing? Little Chipmunk has run off towards the stream.
I pull out the hair that was in my boobs. That was left behind in the struggle.
It's like little claw marks in your chest.
I
Little-
feel
little
the
nip
little
spot.
bite and claw marks for 2.
Can you laid your hands on my boobs?
Marcia, I can see Kyo doing it without even thinking. Boop.
And I guess being healed, I will go to sleep. 'Cause I'm exhausted after being carried.
And you were running
Absolutely.
for a while.
I
too.
was running, yes.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn.
And yeah, for most of the night, you'll sleep without interruption. And actually, Chio, since you're awake, I'd like you to make a perception check. And are you still stealthing upon the party?
So I roll for stealth.
Yeah.
You got
Watch her get a 20 again.
And that's 20 plus 2.
Oh fuck! Why did you have to say that? The red one.
Alright, so who wins? We both got nat 20s.
Doesn't
Who
it
wins?
go to the
Roll
defender?
again. Both of you roll again.
I didn't even add my things. Like we only have.
Oh wait, no, just odds and evens it.
I don't roll onto the floor, both of you, right in front of me.
And both dice disappear.
Megan got a 4, and you got a 3.
I see you, bitch!
And their bonuses to the perception and stuff.
Nope, fuck it. No, that was
No
just
bonuses?
a straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you got a 3, motherfucker. Finally.
I was gonna say she's gonna win. She
I
gets to use her
see
bonuses.
Do you smell some fresh blood? Wait, you can't smell.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see the angry blue flicker of Barakas.
I run up and give him a hug. Not again! Not again! Feel the holy love!
Is it a deeper blue now?
Do you begin to scream not again?
Yes.
Red, Chio, you guys suddenly wake up, and you just hear Barakas screaming.
As I'm giving him a hug.
I was gonna say, you just said Red and Keo wake up.
Oh my
Dear
god.
fucking
I was
God.
very confused. I was like, wasn't Keo the one hugging him?
Okay, this is what we need to do. We need to have name tags on our
And the thing
fucking
is,
forehead.
no, what they do from now on is just monotone. Every time she fucked up monotone name, it'll be our name in monotone over her mistake now. Ironmesh. And now and now Red and Ironmesh, wake up!
Let's do that.
Seriously, every fuck up. We need to monotone our own names over your mistake.
Dear fucking
so
God.
As I'm hugging Barakas, I turn over to Red and Ironmesh.
What
Look,
are you
it's
doing?
angry cerulean!
What are you doing to Barakas?
Ironmesh, you're awake too, not Chio.
He was sneaking.
Can I if I think the hug is an attack, can I use Hellish Rebuke?
No. It's a hug. You know what a hug is.
You may not like it, but I missed you.
Why does it sound like you're somehow violating him with the amount of screaming he's doing?
I don't think he likes hugs, but I missed him.
Just let him go if he doesn't like hugs.
I let him go gently.
There's a stream that way if you wanna fix that.
And turn into a snake and swim into the stream.
Yeah, that's fine.
I understand the feeling.
Yes, marshmallow hell.
Still better than it's not day, it's not night hell.
Exactly. And actually, now that you guys are awake, finally, for the first time actually in forever, it is dawn, and the sun is rising. And Red, you should probably lead them back to the road,
Yep.
since Chio did kind of run off to the side.
Hopefully not that far.
It won't be that far.
Well, I rolled a 19 to get us back on track, so
Yeah, without a doubt. And actually,
that's just the roll. It's not the bonuses.
and actually, Chio, I want you to roll for embarrassment.
You really got us off the wrong path here.
15.
You're a little bit embarrassed by the time you get back to the road. You can see your own footprints about maybe 20 feet ahead of you. There's like a hill, like the trees have stopped, and there's about like a hill slowly going up. And as you guys continue up there from on top of the hill, as you look down, you see a lot of farmland, and in the distance you can see buildings finally. Just slightly embarrassed that you ran in the other direction. Not far, but you were supposed to.
Or at least I didn't run us into a river.
Yes.
Or
you
the
can-
strategically placed chasm.
Exactly.
I thought that was conveniently placed magical cows.
No, it's a relative to that.
Oh.
It will never have the same name. Dear God, I cannot remember.
That
Anyway.
shitty plot device that killed the party.
Exactly.
Call the demon by its true name and it will come.
What kind of idiot would... You know what? Never mind. Don't answer my question. Anyway.
Yeah. The road is still pretty crappy, but it's a lot more defined now. You guys can definitely follow it. You see there's like a small patch of like brush maybe in the distance, but no more woods. Basically just some farmland. Thank God.
I just realized something.
What's up?
I would never expect, like, if I ever saw Barakas eat rations, I wouldn't realize that it's a small child because I saw, like, eviscerated deer. You got away with a fucking perfect crime!
Ah, yeah.
No wonder you're such an aggressive cerulean.
Anyway.
La, 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 la.
I'm just gonna... normal. Because farmlands means people, which means
Turn
I'm
back
not good.
into my tiefling form because snakes would probably pick them out, and then I hide my tail in my tiefling faciers with my hood.
Alright, yeah. And for the most part, you don't really see anyone. There's not too many people who'd be awake yet. And any farmhouses you see are like far in the distance. There would be some farmhouses somewhere. I mean, you guys do see a bunch of farmland.
Uh-huh. Farmers get up freaking early.
Yes, but you don't see anyone in the fields just yet. It's mostly, as you're walking along the road, mostly broken down fences. Again, shitty road. Probably not a lot of people come here still.
Come one, come all, and see the haunted city.
Exactly.
Farms.
And it's equally shitty farms.
It only takes about another hour until you guys get to where the brush is, just kind of little scrubland. And actually, as you're walking through it, I need you guys to make perception checks.
18.
17.
Ouch. What was my perception goes with again? Yeah, that's an 11.
Even with that, you guys can actually kind of hear like a small voice.
Oh god, it's Jiminy Cricket.
So yeah, it's kind of a little bit farther back into the little patch of brush there. But you guys think you hear like an older woman? Come on now, why did you have to fall in there?
I poked my head through the brush. Is everything okay, madam?
Right, like a giant metal man's not terrifying.
What?
I'm a paladin.
You're still a giant metal.
How's she supposed to know you're a paladin?
I'm a paladin.
How many are you? Oh, hello. And there's just a small little old woman standing by a well. Could you please help me?
Okay.
Thank you.
With what exactly?
Little man.
My name is Chio.
Chio, nice to meet you. I need some water. I dropped my rope with my bucket into the well. She just kind of looks down. I won't be able to reach it.
How much water do you need?
I just need any water, and I kind of need my bucket back to
Droplet?
She needs the bucket too.
Oh.
That's the good thing about create water.
And yeah, there's just water flowing down from your hand, and she reaches out with her own little scoopy hands, and she seems to be rather grateful and begins to drink. Thank you so much. Oh, so thirsty, but I have to get my bucket now. And she looks down into the well, and you guys actually look down. It's almost completely dry down there, and there's a bucket kind of on its side, covered in rope.
It's just a bucket down there, right?
Yeah.
She can stand there and do it as long as she needs to.
You create water again?
Yep.
That's actually a better idea than what I actually had, and that's convince one of the
Straight down
druids
well.
to turn into a snake, tie a rope to the snake's tail, and just lower them down.
Good luck at getting the only druid who can turn into a snake to agree to that.
I know, that's why I said your idea was better than mine.
You can turn into a snake too.
No, I can't. That's
Why
the
not?
swamp thing. If I turned into a snake, I could turn into a garter snake. I couldn't turn into a python like she does.
Right.
Or alligator, or
Exactly.
old swamp creatures.
But
I
yeah,
get like household variety and forest creatures. That's what it.
She can turn into a wolf.
but
That's
yeah,
what she needs.
for the most part, like the bucket begins to slowly start coming up, but the rope is now wet and heavy, and the
Bucket
water
was
just
Is it within
covers
reach?
it. No, it's not.
No, how before the rope gets heavy, how high does the bucket get up to?
Is the bucket's in the water, right?
Yeah, but it's attached to the rope. It was about maybe 30 feet of rope.
It would
It's
still
not.
float
It's not
that
going to
water.
float.
I'm a swamp circle. Water creature.
She can get it easier if it's full of water either way.
And I was also gonna tie it into my halberd and then just like hook it.
You might lose your halberd.
Well, it's a broken halberd.
But yeah, you're gonna go try and grab it for her.
See,
She's
that, we
reading
could
up
just
quickly.
druid craft her a new bucket too.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn into my smaller snake form.
Okay.
She's a snack.
Yeah, that's the aquatic one, right?
So you slither on down to.
Yes, slither right on my way down.
Slither on down. Slither on down.
Apparently, Barakas is a Slytherin.
I wonder why.
Hey. Slytherins are known for their intelligence, cunning, and loyalty.
As well as murdering little children.
I'm taking up the top
That's a side,
Okay,
that's a side mission.
I'm just gonna say this now. How the hell did I get Slytherin and Pottermore?
I could list so many reasons on how that happened.
Thank
I'm an
you.
asshole.
The one I don't get is how I got freaking Hufflepuff.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Everything else I've done, it's always either Slytherin and very rarely it's Gryffindor, but I got Hufflepuff. You guys met me?
Gryffindor, didn't
I did, and I don't know why. I thought I would have been a puff for sure.
I'm sorry, you're a Ginny.
No.
Cute.
Do you like it so far?
Anyways, let's go back to
And then I know
Barakas possibly drowning.
Yeah. Just give it like a branch.
Do you want me to tie a rope around you?
I just made mine look all swoopy.
Well, I can swim.
But are you strong?
That sounded very,
That
very...
is very
Ominous.
Let me just check my
Yeah, you might want to
But
check
are
that.
you
Let her whip
strong?
that out.
Yeah, because you gain the stats of the animal, so
yeah.
how are you going to lift over 30 feet of wet rope?
She could even go down with another rope, slip it around it, and come back up.
That would be smart.
If she gets down
That's
there,
how
like,
much
I
she
can do
said.
it.
I started tying two ends of a rope together just in case. And triple click.
I don't
triple
think
click.
this one has my
No triple clicks here.
Cheyenne, she needs the other book.
Xanafor's guide.
Oh,
Yeah, that should be
sorry.
Zephyrs.
Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I got it.
Oh, she found it. Good.
How much strength do I need?
a lot.
How is this like a metal bucket or something?
There's 30 feet of wet rope at the bottom of it. How's a tiny little snake gonna be able to get it up
When
there?
you get down there, transform, turn into a freaking yourself, take your dagger out, cut the damn thing, turn back into a snake, and come back up.
What? I missed half of that? Good thing I'm not the snake druid.
Or let's see what's the other snake form. That one has swim too. Yeah, I'm gonna be a constrictor snake.
Constrictor snake?
That's 15th strength. +2 modifier.
Alright. You managed to quickly swim your way down. And are you taking the rope that Chio's preparing? Just in case? No.
No.
Alright.
If it worse comes to worse, I'll transform back into Tiefling and then do a straight swim up.
Alright, yeah, you've managed to get down there. Now there's like the bucket and such. How are
I
you gonna...
bite the bucket handle.
Okay, and I'd like you to roll strength for me, please. Watch her roll, damn it!
10.
Plus.
She's breaking under the pressure of everyone watching
No.
her.
10.
Just
8
10.
plus 2, 10. So that fails.
You get about maybe halfway up with there, and
And then I
it's
turn
just
back to
too
my
heavy.
Tiefling form.
I throw down the rope to help you climb up.
You can't see, she's in
Can't
the water.
see me. I'm in the water, and plus I'm like 6 foot 6.
In order for
like,
her
I
to
don't
come
need
back
help.
up,
I'm pretty sure I can hear.
and as she's doing
Or
that, I have to keep filling the thing till it's full, otherwise she ain't getting out regardless.
But yeah, so you change back to Barakas.
Yeah, and then I swim up.
Okay, yeah, make an athletics check this time.
I don't need it.
All this trouble
Wait,
for a bucket.
I'm just gonna use gust. I have 2 gusts.
That's right, we have the gust. I forgot about that. I needed to
All
write
of
that
a
down.
sudden, it's like you
I have to roll a dexterity for landing though. Unnatural 20.
a natural 20. So you see the snake slither down into the well, and you guys are you guys crowded around watching?
I have to stand there to fill the well, so
Yeah.
I have no choice but
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
bringing
it.
there to help pull her up if she needs to.
Yeah. So you guys are
I guess it's pure water, so you see this like red snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chio, where are you standing?
The purple
I'm just
markings.
standing like a little ways back, like still holding the rope.
Okay. Yeah, and so you guys are looking at it, and then you see Barakas like change from this, like grab the bucket, make maybe about his way halfway up, and then he turns back into his regular tiefling form, and then all of a sudden, like a fucking geyser, the water just bursts out, jets everywhere, splashing around. The old woman falls over in shock. Ironmesh and Red, I want you guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
I guess it's gonna be very obvious in the tiefling now, so should imitation. The woman would be intimidated.
That's
A little bit.
if she's up enough to see you.
Natural 20.
You don't get knocked over. In fact, you're just glistening now
You said
in the
dex?
water gorgeously. Yes.
Then I'm a 16.
16. You don't fall on your ass, but you do kind of like stumble backwards with this sudden geyser. And there,
Probably cuts off the whole, filling a well.
yeah, and there, and you see, and you like kind of like look up in there, and you see Barakas like majestic fucking dolphin flying through the goddamn air and landing
forgot that I had those
perfectly.
guys.
Like a majestic dolphin because she actually turned into one.
No, like the fable
Wrong
swamp
circle.
dolphin.
Yeah.
Wrong circle.
True, very wrong circle.
No, the majestic swamp dolphins.
The majestic swamp dolphin.
Oh, manatees.
Yes.
What, have you seen some of the places manatees go? They are like swamps.
Manatees do love swamps.
Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, you just see like just gorgeous Barakas landing perfectly. And the old
Tail just whips Chio right in the face.
exactly as you land. And yeah, no, the
That's
old
for
woman
the hug.
and the
Does
old
not want another one. Do you want to die?
oh my gosh. But the old woman, she quickly stands up and oh, thank you, and she just kind of looks at you. Oh, well, thank you very much. And she reaches for her bucket. Thank you for the help. That was very sweet of you all.
It's like looking back to make sure the water's not draining.
And
You should have a while.
and yeah, no, the well doesn't seem to be draining. It seems to be all right. She's smiling quite happily. But then I want you to make a perception check, Red.
Oh, that's a 20.
You hear like
That's a nat 20.
You hear like a slight like little growl, and the old woman kind of covers her stomach a little bit, a little embarrassed. You guys don't happen to have any food, do you?
Red's pulling it out.
Thank
Somehow I have a feeling I'm the only one with any decent rations.
Do you like meat?
Thank you. Like, and she quickly nibbles on the rations that you've given her. You motherfucker.
Do you like meat?
I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
Don't you eat raw stuff?
Yes.
We don't eat raw stuff.
But you can have it for later to cook herself.
It would spoil by then.
Yeah, she's smiling rather sweetly, and
Totally forgot we had those tests.
that was amazing. And yeah, she smiles sweetly at all of you, and she quickly wanders over to a tree, and you guys notice that there's like her bag is kind of hanging from it. You guys didn't really notice that before, but yeah, no, there's suddenly a bag there. I want to reward you guys for helping me. And she like reaches into her bag, like her arm goes all the way inside of this bag. It doesn't look like it's that big, but her arm goes all the way in, and then roll.
It comes out to about 15.
About 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really weird. And then she's like, no, it's deeper than that. And then half of her body disappears into
That
the
was
bag.
an Arcana check.
Arcana-
15
Oh.
Arcana check. Sorry, I should have clarified that.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can definitely sense some magic, especially coming from that bag. And then she like pops out, and then she's holding this tiny little pot.
It's like suddenly paying attention.
Yeah, and she's looking at all of you, and she looks between you and Barakas. Thank you. Yes, and she looks to you, Red, and she hands you this pot. And she's just got a big smile on her face, and
Yeah, you guys literally see Red looking ecstatic. She's not even moved to test this. This is a lot.
it doesn't look like much. It's a very special little pot. With this, you'll never go hungry, and you'll never be thirsty again.
Wait a minute.
All you have to say to the little pot is, please make me some water, and it'll fill up. And when you want it to stop, all you say is, cease filling up with water. And if you're ever hungry, say, please, little pot, make me some porridge. When you want it to stop, tell it, cease, little pot. I don't want any more porridge.
Why, thank you.
And she's
Sometimes.
just big smile on her face. You're so kind. Thank you for helping me on my way. And she just turns around and grabs her bag and then walks right through the trees and disappears.
Barakas has a befuddled look on his face.
Red's got more than the befuddled look. She's doing the. She was hungry and thirsty, and she had a pot that could cure both of these.
It was a test.
Humans I'm gonna. I don't know if Arcana will be the right one for that.
Chio, I want you to make a religion check.
I'm trying to think of what check for her would work for what she's trying to figure out. Probably nature. She'd probably think
20,
under.
not natural.
20 not natural.
Figure out who or what she talked to.
It'd be religion for you too, actually.
It's just druid forest all her life.
I guess
That's why I
so.
was thinking wouldn't it be more nature for her?
So, pretty much just leave it to them.
Oh, actually, even if it is a religion, that's a really good one because I got a 20 not natural.
Both of you.
Oh.
Quite nicely. Do you guys think that may have been a fairy? They're known for testing people. If you're nice to a fairy, they'll give you a gift. If you piss them off, you might end up dead. You guys did good right now.
We passed the fairy's test.
And you got a nice little gift, and you'll never go hungry or thirsty again.
Red's gonna put that one actually into the bag.
Yeah, it will make porridge and water for you. Just remember the words. You gotta be polite to it. Ask it nicely to make you water or porridge. And you have to tell it to stop. And it's cease, little pot.
Cease, little pot. That's
Yeah, stop. Cease, little pot, and then stop making water or porridge.
I would suggest writing that down somewhere.
Akila's way ahead of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys have obtained the magical item, tiny pot. I guess little pot would be better. And with that, you guys continue on your way down the road to Bearburg. And that's where we're going to end this episode tonight. Yeah!
Huzzah!